welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make this DIY turntable Lazy Susan. I created this for our kitchen table for our centerpiece. I had a lot of fun making it. I think it's going to look great in our kitchen. I hope you guys make this too. If you do, let me know down in the comments and let's get started. So to start out, I'm going to go through all the supplies that I have. So I've got this 10-inch turntable. I just got it from Walmart. I have hot glue gun and extra glue sticks. I have some stencils, a pencil, foam paint brushes. I have two colors of paint, white for the base color and then this bluish color for the stencils. I have a paper plate for my paint. I have a tape measure so that I can find the center of the board to put our turntable on. And then I have this 17.75 inch wood board. I just got it from Home Depot. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and get started. So first off, I'm going to flip my board over. And the only reason I'm using this side is because it has the sticker. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to take the turntable and flip this over also. I'm going to approximate the center. So now this is a 10-inch turntable and a 17.75 inch board. So I'm going to use my tape measure just to try and make sure that I have the turntable completely centered on the board.
Here we are, a million stars floating over our head.
Alright, once I have it positioned where I like it, I'm going to take my pencil and I'm just going to draw an outline of the turntable on the bottom of the board.
We all go dancing down.
I'm going to take the turntable off. And as you can see now we've got just a pencil outline of our turntable. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my hot glue gun and it's been warming up for a little while, so now I'm just going to run the glue on the inside of the circle that we just drew and maybe about half an inch wide or so. Now I'm going to take the turntable and flip it back over. And I'm going to stick it onto the hot glue. Give it a little tug and it is on there. Alright. I'll go ahead and unplug my hot glue gun. Get this out of the way. Now I'm going to flip our board over. As you can see, now it spins. Now I'm going to get our paint ready. Alright. Just going to shake up our white paint. Go ahead and put some here on our paper plate. And it comes with 3 different sizes. I'm not going to use the biggest one. I'm going to use this one. I'm just going to go ahead and start.
Without you, I remember myself, my name. Forgot about all you tried to change. Familiar was the sound of your voice as I continue to walk on by.
Alright, so I'm going to let this first coat dry for a few minutes, and then I'm going to come back in and do a second coat. Alright, so I've let this first coat dry for a little bit, and now I'm going to go in with a second coat. I think this time I'm just going to squirt the paint directly onto the board instead of using the paper plate. I think just with the size of the board that it's going to be easier just to do it this way.
I admit that I've lost my place. My memory's gone erased. Like a scratch, only the scar remains. For we are better apart from all the pain. Distant like the stars up above. There's no love, there's no love I cannot see.
Alright, so I've got my second layer of paint on. I'm going to go ahead and leave this overnight to dry, and then tomorrow I'm going to come back and I'm going to use my stencils, and then I'm going to put, I haven't decided if I want to put an N and then our last name, or if I want to do some kind of quote. So I will decide that overnight, and I will be back tomorrow to finish it up. Alright, so it's the next day, so I'm going to go ahead and keep moving on here with our turntable. Right here I have a piece of vinyl that my mom cut out for me. It is temporary vinyl, so it won't completely adhere to the turntable. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure that I have it exactly where I want it. Then I'm going to put marks on each of the corners so that I can put it exactly where it was before once I take the backing off. Alright, so I have these marked, so now I'm going to go ahead and take the backing off and put this on the board. Alright, so now I've got this on here. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my paper plate and get my paint ready. And then for this I'm going to be using the small sponge brush. So I've got one coat done. I'm just going to let this sit for a minute just to dry, and then I'm going to go back in with a second coat really quick. Alright, so I've let this sit for a couple minutes, so now I'm going to go ahead and go in with the second coat. now that I've got the second coat on there, while this is still wet, I'm going to take this vinyl off. Alright, so we've got the end here, and it does look like I'm going to have to go in with some of the white paint and touch up just from the vinyl. It kind of pulled some of it up, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now.
Did your world stop spinning? Does your world revolve around me too? Me too. Me
I've been looking for a way out. I can't find my way now.
Alright, so now I've gone ahead and finished up touching up the white paint again. So now I'm going to let this dry for probably about half an hour, and then I'm going to come back, lay down my stencils. I'm going to put our last name right across here in the middle. Alright, so now I've got my end here all dried, so now I'm going to go in with my stencils and I'm going to put our last name across the center. So I'm just going to get these ready and get these lined up, and then we're going to go in and paint. Alright, so for the last name, I'm going to use this color. It's turquoise, and it should be a little darker than the N, so I'm going to go ahead and paint the Nicholson this color.
I've been looking for a way out. I can't find my way now. I just need you by my side. Lately, I've been thinking, baby, we could get away and never look back. Never look back. Never look back. No. Never look back. Never look back. No.
Alright, so I've got my name on here, and I did have to go in with some of the white and this lighter blue just to touch up because around some of the letters it wasn't perfect. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this downstairs and I'm going to use a clear coat spray, and I'm going to clear coat the entire thing just to make sure that the paint is sealed in there. Alright, so I've got our name on here all stenciled in. I did have to go in with the white and this lighter blue color just to touch up some spots, just because I did get some of the darker blue on part of the white. So I'm going to leave this sit overnight to dry, and then tomorrow I will show you guys the completed finished product. Alright guys, so this is the finished product. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm really happy with the colors that I chose. I think it's going to go great in our kitchen, on our kitchen table. I'm really excited to get this put to use and get my kitchen table back so that now that I'm not using it for a craft project. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all set up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!